YouTube, how are you doing? It's your boy Pete Titans Creed Nethercoat here from Project Fitness Productions. Once again, back with the last part of Sonic Frontiers, The Final Horizon, question mark? I don't know. But we've got a final battle to proceed to. I didn't realise it was just here. I thought there was, I didn't realise I could just jump straight into it. There we go.
Hey, nice of you to catch up.
Were you successful?
Naturally.
Good. Unfortunately, your friends aren't handling their cyber corruption nearly as well.
Yeah, no, they're suffering. They're suffering.
Oh, you guys are the best.
And Eggman's got the last one.
Fashionably late. But hey, you tried.
So I wonder, did they change any explanation of what this thing actually is, or is it still just a planet-destroying thing that's just locked in cyberspace? It's always the purple one that's last, I've noticed. There we go. Right, so it's this Titan thing again. Okay. A man with a gun. Supreme. Okay. I thought I parried that, but never mind. Okay. Yeah, then we got this second phase of garbage. Yes, that was it. Now it flies around the island, doesn't it? Woo! Does not like you getting close, does it? I, again, thought I parried that. I don't seem to be dealing any damage to it either. Oh, right, yeah, I can't even side loop it even. Uh-oh. He's got a gun! New frontiers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Simple enough. There's got to be another phase though. I mean, obviously I had all of my skills available. It best not have been that easy, because I know on hard, on the base game, that there was obviously the end planet to fight, but this is built on a difficulty all on its own, so I'm gonna guess it's just because I had all of my stats here compared to the trial where I didn't? Oh! Hello, friend.
This shell was once my prison. Now it shall be the avatar of my return. All shall perish. All shall return to order. To oblivion.
Right. And how is this going to change then? Okay. So we have a brand new Titan fight. The trials are complete, the final Titan has appeared. But I have all my stats, right? Ooh, fucking hell. Huh. I guess I just ran out of rings there. Oh no, is this where we use the cyberspace corruption power then? Supersonic dose! So we're... Right. The King's Trial has awakened Supersonic's hero power. Perfect is powered up to become Perfect Parry, which can reflect any attack. Perfect Parry exact timing. Whoa. Okay. He's healing? Okay. Oh, goddamn. I mean, this looks cinematic rather than a thing, but I thought I actually parried it all the way. Goddamn. Am I missing something? Is there another... I mean, I can't really see anything while I'm here. Oh, down in the drink I go. The end replenishes its energy from the fake moon. Is there any way to sever the connection? Okay, well, first of all, let's see if we can get ourselves slightly more than 100 rings. Because obviously it is built for max. Because even though I was still dealing damage, the obviously ability of those, I don't know what they're called, cyber meteors, those things are there to stop you just ramming the boss and beating it to 0 health. I will do this until I get to 1,000 rings. Don't you worry. Okay. Now I'm ready for the final battle. Yeah, we can, however, skip all of this. So I have to do both fights. Okay. Okay. I never really understood why they called this, like, Supreme anyway. It just felt like Giganto with, like, a shield on its back. Okay. Okay. Maybe you're meant to parry twice. You parry the circle and then you parry the clap. No, you can't parry the clap. Sentences I wish I'd thought about before I said anything. Oh, he did not like that. Here we go, we've triggered the gun. This is what we needed to do. Maybe I just needed to be a certain far away. Okay. So you couldn't parry that. Okay. Well, that was annoying. But what I'm hoping for is the fact that I now have, like, you know, 1,000 rings. I can work out what I'm meant to do here. So I can't hit it while it's being silent? Oh, there was... Go on, demon dancing. Go on, I'll be entertained. That's close enough. So is this literally just going to be the fight? It's just going to be parry the snot out of it until... I do like that. That animation is very, very good. So it just heals. So there's not really a lot I can do about it. Except that this is really... Oh, it's a fuck. So the side loop doesn't really do anything then. Man, these trees are just making this very difficult, aren't they? All I just want to do is just have a good way to be able to see the best point to... Ow. That's not what I wanted, but sure. They really just want to make you... Yes, this animation exists. I feel like I'm missing something though. There must be something I'm missing. Let me see if I can get a full rotation without, like, getting hit. Otherwise, I feel like I'm going to side loop it and then maybe parry. Right, let's do that. Let's try this and see what happens. I can't hit it. And then it lasers. Now, that's what happens with the other trial bosses, is that you get them into the side loop and then they... Can't see for this fucking tree line. I think that's the way I've got to do it. You know, I think I have to side loop it, parry the laser. This is doing nothing. That seems to be working. Although, I'm not doing any more damage to it. I don't get it. There's something I'm missing. It's about that... What am I missing? Because there's something about this, because my rings are going down, but my max ring total is also going down. So I don't know. Maybe I have to side loop. Let me see if I can actually get in there and... If I can get a second, maybe if I manually side loop. No, it just does the same thing. But I just want to zoom around and see if there's somewhere else I can do. I can't see. Oh, hello. Oh, we did something. We've broken the cord. Okay. So maybe this will do damage now? God damn. The most annoying thing about this fight is that okay. Side looping the gun did something different? Okay. I'm guessing I can do this just like the sword. That's a different bit of music. Oh, the umbilical cord's back as well. That's a lot of shit. Sage is badass. That's pretty cool. But when did Nux and Amy learn how to fly? Okay, so I assume... Okay. I don't know what's going on there because that cutscene seems broken. Okay. So I've broken the umbilical cord again. Okay. Goodness sake. Super's power. Is there a limit? Apparently it seems so. He's gone down to Super 1. There go the emeralds. That's a bit rude. I worked hard for those 1,000 rings. Okay. I'm not sure if this is what's meant to be going on right now, but they went full anime with Super Sonic 2, didn't they?
Sonic, hit now or never!
Are we firing Sonic?
Sorry, Master King. Looks like I'm going all out after all.
Oh, we're still being affected by the corruption. Technically Negasonic, I guess? That frame was quality. Okay. I mean, he's still super, so...
Look! There he is!
Oh, and they've got their bodies back. You gonna cat? No, he's just gonna hit the ground like an absolute rock. I mean, he's done it before, I guess. Unleash springs to mind.
You did well, Sage. It's time to head home, dear daughter.
Home. I like the sound of that. Father.
So the main difference is that Sage didn't give up her life to pilot the Titan then against the Rock. interesting. It's an interesting ending to Frontiers. Do I like it better than the original? Is a weird discussion. I think having played the original ending, it felt like it fit the theme of what they were going. But it feels like Final Horizon's story on the final island is a direct response to people not liking the final island. I mean, I'm glad they did away with that whole Gallagher bollocks, I'm not going to lie. I'm still confused about the whole just planet roaming entity anyway, still. Like, did it come to the planet? Did they then trap it in cyberspace and it's just been stuck there forever until we freed it by destroying the Titans? Rather than it just traveling through the universe, just gobbling up things in a Galactus style way? I don't know. I think if the Final Horizon had been the ending of the main story, it wouldn't have been so anti-skill input, and I think there would have been more play style with Sonic, Knuckles and Tails throughout the island, and they would have been used as part of the actual island story rather than just character integration as you go through it, which I think I would have preferred better than just everything bundled in the one final step. And I think that's kind of why it doesn't gel quite so much, because if we had done the first island and the progression with Amy was to then play as Amy and do stuff with the Koro, then yes. And if we'd done stuff with Knuckles, and instead of just the progression of Knuckles being Knuckles and the chaos and everything else that happened there, but we played as Knuckles to help on the island, that would work. And the same with Tails, rather than just going with Tails and just, you know, just doing this whole offbeat story of Tails and his feelings of how he doesn't feel like he ever helps. That, again, if those story beats had been in the base game and then we had the Final Horizon, the original thing, I think I would have appreciated it more. Whereas it just felt like it's there and they needed to add something, because otherwise you're just doing Sonic gameplay and progressing towards the end. And I think that's probably what they were trying to aim for. But I think if that had been the game of Sonic Frontiers, I would have stomached Sonic Frontiers better than it just being a wide open field with stuff as a collectathon. I don't know. I didn't mind Sonic Frontiers. My big concern with Sonic Frontiers was always that they tried something new, and it clearly worked because it broke away from the main thing they'd been doing for years on years. Like this, it's the same way that Sonic Colors is revered so much, because they broke away from what they were doing and tried something new, and we had that formula for ages. I don't think Sonic Frontiers formula is sustainable as a creational game. And I think maybe it needs to be a giant island, like South Island, rather than just the story beats on several islands. I get why they've done it, because it's easier to change mechanic stuff per island and tell a story per island, because people will probably sequence break. If Sonic Frontiers had come out when open world games were high, you know, like we're talking 5+ years ago, I think it would have been stellar. I really do. I just think it's a little bit late to the market. And this looks like it's the same ending scene from Normal Frontiers. I don't know. Do I think we'll get a Sonic Frontiers 2?
That was fun. But I guess it's time we got moving. I know you all have big plans.
You're gonna hardly recognize me when we see each other again.
I wonder if cream and sticks are free. Make a road trip out of it.
It'll be good to get back to my island.
At least for a while. We're wasting daylight. Let's go.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. There's always a new adventure to be had. And I think the writing for Sonic Frontiers was very good. I think that's one of its major strong points, is that they had someone writing for the game who knew the universe. And we had all the throwbacks to the IDW and past adventures and everything else. And I think that is something that they need to lean into, is someone who knows what the universe is about and leaning into that. And I think that does work for the game. It does, and I think it works for the series as a whole. But I think there needs to be more to the game than just an open world. And I feel really strange about this, as I mentioned while we we're in the parts of recording, where it's very much coming off the back of me playing Omens, which is part of the well, I was going to say classic formula, but it's part of that standard modern formula. But it works there, and I don't know if that's because I'm enjoying the crescendo of where they hit that with Forces. But I guess for that side of things, that they have the cyberspace levels, which, you know, were very good. They were definitely enjoyable. But it's very strange, because this is more of a story-rich game than what we have in, say, Forces, which is cutscenes in between every level. So, what does Omens do differently? Omens has longer levels, which ramp up in difficulty as you go through them, and require you to know the knowledge of all the intricacies of that game. What do we have in Forces? We've got, well, Final Horizon is definitely, you need to know your abilities. And the bosses are very much, yeah, you can play the game without knowing how to use certain abilities, but, you know, if you use them, you'll be better at the game, as, like, all the speedrunning tips of that have shown. There needs to be a point between what they've got in Frontiers and what they've had in Forces to play that, I don't know, that really, I don't know, works somewhat. I don't know. I'll probably get a lot of stick for that. Everybody knows I enjoy Forces and that sort of gameplay, and a lot of people enjoy Frontiers, and that's good. But you've got to realise, the big thing is that there is always going to be a Sonic game which is somebody's first Sonic game, and it's a very generational thing. Like, the people who grew up on the classics have also grown up with modern, but there are people whose first Sonic game was Adventure or Heroes or, you know, Colors or Forces, and now there's going to be people whose first Sonic game is going to be Frontiers, and it's definitely a thing which you can't please everybody. You really can't, because there's just so many different people who will go back to the Sonic game thinking, will this one be for me? Yes. But it's, I don't know. It's I enjoyed the time I spent with Frontiers originally and in Final Horizon, although Final Horizon, both versions had its tricky stuff. Oh, I got a star. Hooray. Oh, New Game Plus has been unlocked. Fantastic. Sonic skills and stats carry over, however, items will not carry over. That's fine. Well, there we go. We're done with Frontiers. I talked a lot of babble, and I've talked a lot of waffle, but it was good to step back and actually see this. Getting the YouTube channel back up and doing it was a good way for me to get into it, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have played Final Horizon. And I think it's definitely good. There's obviously a lot of content that's gone into it. You know, so a big shout out to them to actually supporting Frontiers. I mean, the other new games that have come out, we've got Superstars that's out, and there is Sonic and Shadow Generations that's coming down the line. So who knows? It'd be nice to go back into Generations again after the mods we've done recently and check out the new Shadow content when that launches. But until then, I have been Pete Titans Creed Nethercoat from Project Phoenix Productions. This has been Sonic Frontiers: The Final Horizon. And until next time, as always, stay safe, take care, and as always, play more games.